Today on the channel, we enter into the King's Court with the Survivor Series 2023 Mattel Elite, Jerry the King Lawler.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Survivor Series 2023 Jerry the King Lawler. But for all your wrestling figure needs, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Without further ado, we're going to kick off the old Survivor Series with Jerry the King Lawler, one of my all-time favorites. I loved as a kid, getting VHS tapes, things like that, of the old school Memphis stuff with Jerry the King Lawler. Just such a weird thing, and I talk about it all the time. You know, you had the Hulk Hogan's, the Ric Flairs, the Stings, all the big guys, the big muscular guys, but then you had a guy like Jerry the King Lawler, or old friend of the channel, Eric Embry, just not quite the Hulk Hogan size and things, but man, had something that made you believe all on their own, and that was Jerry the King Lawler to a T back in the day. And arguably, this could be Jerry the King Lawler's most popular era on a worldwide stage here, as this is 1996, I believe it is, WWF, WWE style Jerry the King Lawler. And really, a lot of people, when they close their eyes and they think of Jerry the King Lawler, they think of something like this. So, have to think this could be one of the jewels of this Survivor Series sets. Who knows? Maybe one of the jewels on a crown of 2023 Mattel Elites. But of course, got the WWE logo there, Elite, Survivor Series logo over there, a little glamour shot of the King, Jerry the King Lawler right there. And of course, this is part of the British Bulldog Build-A-Figure set, so we will be building him at the very end. And of course, we'll rank this entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite, as we usually do. Survivor Series on the side, there he is, the old King looking good, and got Jerry the King Lawler on the side over there. I like the little bit of kind of camouflage on the package here. Giving it that War Games feel is what it is, giving it there. Looking nice. On the back, we got the blurb, we got the tail of the tape, we got the glamour shot, we got the bulldog, we got the cross sell. We're playing all the hits. Let's see what it says about our friend Jerry the King Lawler here. From Memphis, Tennessee, long distance information. Get me Memphis, Tennessee. I think Chuck Berry said that once upon a time. 6 foot tall, 243 pounds. Finisher, the dreaded pile driver. He wasn't messing around with that one. Career highlights, AWA World Champion, WWE Hall of Fame inductee. Stepping from the announce table and into the ring, the King held court in a classic 4-on-4 elimination match at Survivor Series 96. That was him with Triple H, Crush, and Goldust, I believe it was, against like Mark Marrow, Rocky Maivia, the Stalker. Oh, the Stalker, watch out for him. And I think Jake the Snake Roberts was in that one. Is that when he was kind of with Jake the Snake? But a lot of people probably forget that. That's a pretty forgetful Survivor Series team, in all honesty. It's no LOD Texas Tornado Ultimate Warrior. We can all agree on that one. But when I see this Lawler, you know what I think of? I think of his time in ECW. To me, this is an ECW Jerry Lawler. The lights go out. It's Raven. It's Tommy Dreamer. The final blow off. The lights come out. And who is in the center of the ring at the ECW arena? It's this Jerry the King Lawler. Just an all-time event from my high school days. Just absolute shocking. And then they just destroy the ECW locker room, all that kind of stuff. I think Jerry Lawler even like breaks Tommy Dreamer's testicle with a cane in that match. So absolutely wild time. So to me, you can easily put this on your ECW shelf, and that's where it might be headed for me. We'll see what happens. But let's get this out of the package. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what all the fuss is about. And there's always fuss with Jerry the King Lawler. Sometimes good fuss, sometimes bad fuss, as we've seen. Packaging, nothing too special there. See you later, goodbye. And then we get the old King. Got a nice little torso in there for the Bulldog, some extra hands. Little plastic prison action. We're here for that. Let's see what the King's up to. Let's enter the King's court. Or as my dad would say, let's enter the court of the Crimson King. Oh yeah, King Crimson. He's a King Crimson guy. Not for me, not for me. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's get down to business. King business here. We do got the torso for this British Bulldog. We'll come back to that at the very end, so stay tuned to that review in the future. The King, he's got 2 gripping hands out of the package on him, and then he's got 2 fists of fury, because when you're in the ECW arena, you better be ready to throw a fist or 2 if you need to. Makes all the sense there. And then we do get his black elbow pads. So we get 2 black elbow pads. To me, I am not going to display him with his cape. Or his cape! I got Lando Calrissian on the mind with his jacket on. I will leave the jacket on him. I'm not going to take this off. I probably won't put these on there. You never know. But we do get his crown. We get a little plastic cover piece in the crown, which is interesting. Bam, see you later, goodbye. And then we do get a crown, beautiful little red crown, got the jewels all around it, looking really, really good. Got the gold trim on it, got the red on top. It is your paint by numbers crown for the King, but in red this time here. And now we're going to dive into Jerry the King Lawler himself. The King is here. He's ready to go in a very nice, not totally pliable plastic jacket, but it's not that deep, thick poly pocket we've seen before where you're just like stuck. It's like you got a snow outfit with 10 layers on it. You just can't move. That's how the old ones felt. This one's got a little bit of mobility in the jacket here. As you can see, you can even move the arm and it will hold the pose with the jacket. I do like that kind of technology, making that a little softer. Obviously, constant learning, constant improvement, as we always do say here on the channel. But it does look good, this jacket here. It's got some of those emblems on the side because he's a true king after all. You got kind of the flare on the corners of the shoulders. Got the yellow there and the red. The paint looks good. You got the gold trim in the pockets around the wrist. Just a nice little Jerry the King Lawler jacket. No doubt about it here. We're going to try to pull this jacket off. You got to take these hands off. It's so crazy. I about cut my thumb off the other day. Long story. Not going to talk. Not going to bring that up again here. But now I have like no movement out of my thumb. It's weird. I feel, dare I say, handicapped in this review right here. But we're getting there. But this jacket comes off very easy. A very smooth plastic inside here. I like the changes on that. I have no issues with that at all. Plug the hands back in. See what the King's up to here. Come on. Oh, there we go. All right, now we're down to business. We got old Jerry the King Lawler out. We got his jacket off. He's got the painted on chest hair going on. A little chest hair action. He's got the old Andre the Giant like singlet up there. You know when that singlet strap comes down? Oh, man, you know he's fired up, and you know the bad guy, he's in for deep waters. He's in for big trouble when the King gets all fired up there. It definitely looks good. It's his singlet top we're used to. Got the red pants, red tights there with the crowns on them. Crowns go all the way down to the boots. Very Jerry the King Lawler-esque. Got the red wrist tape as well. Head looks like Jerry Lawler. Looks like 90s Jerry Lawler. It's not early 70s, 80s with the goatee and stuff. That's my favorite era of Jerry Lawler. But this is a slimy Jerry the King Lawler on commentary. Jerry the King Lawler causing a ruckus in the ECW arena. Jerry Lawler. There's no doubt in my mind. Somebody hands me this, I would know this is Jerry the King Lawler. Got interesting hair going on, but all in black, looking good. At the end of the day, Jerry Lawler, no doubt about it for me. Articulation, arms go all the way around. You got the old bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows. We're here for it. Hands back, forth, side to side. Waist articulation. Of course, you got to have that ab crunch. Head side to side, back and forth, up and down. All the fun stuff there. Big old splits for the King. Thigh cut if you need them. Double jointed knees, not pinless on the knees. You do get the boot cut. You do get the ankles, a little side to side, up and down. Always the limiting factor in the Mattel Elites. That's what I would fix if I had to fix anything with the Mattel Elites. And does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Of course, as we always say, go to Ringside Collectibles, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Hopefully in stock soon. What do you know? Fits perfectly right on there. Looking really good. It is Jerry the King Lawler in all of his 1996 glory. Like I said, the more I look at this, the more I play around with it, I think it's headed towards my ECW shelf. I'm going to put him right next to Tommy Dreamer and let the wars begin. That's what we're going to have. Maybe put RVD, Sabu with him. If I had Fonzie, I'd put him with him as well. But then, of course, we do got another Jerry the King Lawler. I believe same head sculpt, maybe a hair different. Pretty similar, though, as you can imagine. But we got the King, a sleeper Jerry the King Lawler figure right here. One of the all-time great Mattels. One of the most underrated Mattel Elites of all time. That'd be a great top 10 list one of these days. My top 10 underrated Mattel Elite figures. But that Jerry Lawler might be in the playing of that one there. Put the crown on. And there it is. There's almost 2 recent Jerry the King Lawlers. 2 really good figures, 2 really fun figures, and I still think there's some meat on the bone for some more Jerry the King Lawler figures. I'd like some old school Legends ones too. Give me some face paint. Give me that AWA one with the full-on the full-on white outfit he had. Remember that? He had that full-on white outfit. That was a nice look. Didn't he beat Kurt? Who did he beat for the title in that one? Oh, it was Kerry Von Erich, I'm pretty sure. I remember that was the height of Super Clash 3, 2, 3? Super Clash. We'll call it that. But no doubt about it, I'm here for Jerry the King Lawler. Bring on the Jerry the King Lawlers. What are your guys' thoughts? You picking this one up? You passing? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and the other YouTube channel. We got videos every single day. You don't want to miss one. Make sure you do subscribe and check out the Patreon for early access to videos like this. Bonus content, exclusive content, giveaways, Q&As, you name it. It's all going on down over the old Patreon channel. And best of all, you do support the channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X. The _Kyle_Peterson on Threads and on Instagram. So for Jerry the King Lawler, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.